An antique airplane landed at a modern airport. Ground crews immediately intercepted it. The pilot looks around in amazement. When did airports become so advanced? Then he climbs out of the cockpit. He's wearing an old-fashioned flight suit. The soldiers thought he was doing an air show. Then he was taken to the chief's office. The officer asked him why he dressed so strangely. The man says it's his Air Force uniform. The officer said he must be shooting a movie, but the man was serious and said he belonged to the Royal Flying Corps and that he was a British pilot. But that's impossible. It was disbanded decades ago. The officer is skeptical. The man said he landed here according to the flight map. This is supposed to be 56th Squadron. That's even worse. 56th Squadron was a World War I Air Force formation.
What's today's date?
March the 5th.
What year?
1917.
They're all staring at the man in disbelief. Tell him it's 1959. He's having a hard time accepting this. They thought the man was talking nonsense, but seeing the advanced fighters out the window, the man realizes there's a complication. He said he just flew the plane through that cloud. Suddenly he couldn't hear anything. It was like being sucked into a vacuum, and then he landed here. The officer has had enough of his bullshit. He thinks he's a spy. The man says rightly that he took off with his buddy Mike this morning. The officer says Mike is the current commander, and he's on the way to the production base. The man thinks he's full of shit because Mike was dead. The officer doesn't want to hear any more of his bullshit, confiscated his belongings, and locked him up, watching modern warplanes whiz by in the sky. He had no idea what was going on. The soldier questioned if he knew General Mike, but he was able to say Mike's nickname, a name known only to a few. The soldier still didn't believe him. He asked what Mike died of. The man said before he went through the clouds, Mac was surrounded by 3 enemy planes. There's no way he survived, but the soldier told him that Mike did. He was one of the best pilots of World War I. He's been awarded numerous medals, and he'll be here soon for an inspection. The man suddenly panicked. He turned and ran. The guards at the gate stopped him. The soldier is more than sure he's a liar. He said that when General Mike meets you face to face, and the truth will come out. The man insisted he didn't want to see Mike, because he ran away from an enemy plane. That's why he went into that cloud, leaving Mike alone in front of the enemy planes. He couldn't face his brother again. The soldier said maybe Mike had waited for reinforcements. The man suddenly realized something. He found a way to get out of there. General Mike's helicopter is about to land. He found his own plane, moved the propeller, starts the engine. He quickly boards the old airplane. As he was about to launch, the soldier puts a gun to his head. The man still insisted on going. He said he had reasons why he had to go. Eventually, the soldiers let him go. The plane quickly rose and took off, heading straight for the clouds. Then it disappeared into the clouds. General Mack came into the office. Soldier asks him if he knows a man named Deco. The general told him of course he did. He's a good friend of his, and he saved his life. Once they were on patrol when 3 enemy planes came in. At first, Deco pulled up and disappeared into the clouds, but he came back soon after. Like a god of war, he kept firing at the enemy planes. After taking out 3 planes, he was shot and killed. The general asked how you knew about Deco. The officer took out the man's belongings. It was his pilot's license. Mac also recognizes his buddy's pocket watch.
Where in heaven's name did you get these?
Yes? Maybe you'd better sit down, old lead bottom.
The soldier calls General Mac by his nickname. At that moment, Deco was returning to the skies for his buddy. Maybe he's a hero too.